Hi, good morning. This is Carrie Sparks with Empire Title, your Arizona title gal, and I'm here today with Brian Reeve from Neighborhood Loan in Chandler, and we're going to kind of go with what's the talk on the street right now of what are we hearing, what products, what services, how are realtors getting more done, how are lenders getting more done, and there's some different people that are going around at different title companies right now that are giving some buzz specifically over some non-QM products. And I'd like to hear what, right from you, what you think of maybe the bridge loans or some of the other loans that are being spoken about on the street right now.
Sure. Thank you, Carrie. Right now, financing is getting a little creative, and we're noticing a larger uptick in non-QM loan products. There's a lot of customers out there right now that are just kind of waiting.
Do you want to describe what non-QM is?
So your non-QM is your non-traditional mortgages that are outside of your typical traditional mortgages are going to be your FHAs, your conventionals, your VAs, your USDA in rural areas. These are going to be predominantly your main vanilla loans. This is where pretty much almost all loans go into one of these four categories. However, there's people with unique situations that don't necessarily qualify. So you could have somebody that says, hey, I haven't filed taxes in 2 years. Well, that wouldn't fall into, a mainstream type of loan, but there is loans out there for them. We got P&L loans. We have bank statement loans. We have DSCR loans, where are debt service recovery loans, which are basically as long as the property cash flows and there's a lot of equity. We have bridge loans. We have HELOCs. So there's so many different types of loans out there that meet all of customers' needs outside of those vanilla four. And so we're seeing a large uptick in this. One of the things that's kind of triggered this is the big, beautiful bill. A lot of people don't realize this, but the first year, if you acquire a home under the big, beautiful bill, it's a write-off against your income. And it's a write-off.
Really?
It's a write-off, and it doesn't necessarily have to be self-employment income. This can apply to W-2 income also. So that's a huge break for a lot of people, especially business owners, people that W-2 income. They're like, hey, if I buy a house right now, especially when the interest rates are right at the point where they're coming down a little bit, I think most of the housing right now is kind of relatively flat in terms of price reductions. We're going to probably start seeing that go back up. And with migration, we're seeing a lot of people still move here. So a lot of people are trying to jump out there. They're starting to buy properties that are being wholesale. They're starting to buy properties that are on discount. People are getting bridge loans to utilize that money for down payments, HELOCs to utilize that money, doing DSCR loans, anything to secure properties right now where they get the tax break, and they may not necessarily qualify with a standard loan.
Should they call you, or should they call their accountant?
Absolutely. I mean, with all the loans I've done in my career, like no two transactions are identical. So, I mean, it's a great way, you don't know unless you try, right?
Exactly.
And so a lot of times people will eliminate themselves because they think credit or income or assets, or I heard you have to be 2 years on the job. All of these things aren't necessarily true. They may be true to a certain loan product, but not other loan products. So if you're looking to buy, you're looking to get out there, you're looking to invest in the market, change your portfolio, change your investments going forward, reach out. Love to have the conversation with you. And we can break down what is the best option for you. One of the things that we want to do is we want to create customers for life, not just transactions. We want to be able to sit down with an individual and break out a strategy of what their home buying looks like. Are you buying a townhouse first? Are you going to go to a condo? Are you going to go to a duplex? Are you going to do a single family residence? How do we build your portfolio so you can actually maximize those equity gains and then actually start investing in the market? I mean, if you look at the market, we just hit 50,000 in the Dow for the first time. Right? There's a lot of ways that people can make money right now by investing and continue to invest if they have the right partner to help them through that strategy.
And I would say that you're very good at that.
Thank
and
you,
I admire when you get your customer appreciation events together, and I'm privileged to be able to be a part of that as well. But I just want to say thank you for talking about that today. I'm Carrie Sparks with Empire Title, your Arizona title gal, and with Brian Reeve.
Brian Reeve, Neighborhood Loans, branch manager, 602-741-4801. Carrie, I want to thank you for coming here today and all the support that you've offered through the years.
You're very welcome. It's a privilege.